in the first period, had the lone San Jose goal. As Brock Besser equalized for the Canucks. Sharks won the draw in the Vancouver zone. Thrun completely swung and missed on a one-time slap shot from the point. So his count moved to 0-1, and the Canucks were able to get it out to center as a result. Kiefer Sherwood onto the puck of the red line, lost it in a battle with Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow far boards at the Vancouver line, lost it to Höglander, ahead for Bluger, right wing Sherwood across the line, he scores! Another goal in transition for the fourth line. It's Kiefer Sherwood's 12th of the year. His team leading 11th even strength goal of the season. And it's 2-1 Vancouver in the late stages of the second period.
And the hits keep coming for Kiefer Sherwood. Good pass by Teddy Bluger from the left-hand side. Hits Kiefer Sherwood in space. He's going downhill, and he's got an angle, goes stick side, which is the left-hand side on Askarov as a right-handed goaltender, and beats him high. But an excellent job to first win a battle along the boards by the Canucks, and then hitting a hot player right now, red hot Kiefer Sherwood, to make it 2-1 Vancouver.
Sherwood had 10 goals in 68 games with the Predators last year. He's got 12 in 34 for the Canucks this year. And Vancouver has the lead with under 4 minutes left in the second period as the fans begin to chant his name again. Now here's Pettersson to the San Jose line on right wing, chance for a 3-on-2. Passes left circle to Brust, through it to the goal, kicked out by Askarov, rebound, Pettersson scores! Elias Pettersson didn't have a point in his last 6 games, but he wires it past Askarov. And it's 3-1 Canucks.
He's back with a bang as the Vancouver Canucks off the rush yet again. Pettersson enters the zone with speed, and after that, the first shot on goal from the left-hand side is Jake DeBrusk. But going for the rebound, Connor Garland battling in front of the net. He can't get the goal, but Elias Pettersson ends up sniping on the rebound to beat Askarov to make it 3-1 Vancouver.
2 goals in 26 seconds for the Canucks. Sherwood and Pettersson turn a 1-all tie into a 3-1 lead, and that was a decisive wrister into the top corner for Elias Pettersson's 9th of the season. But will there be a challenge here?
Interference play.
Man, we're not sure if you could hear all that with the microphone cutting in and out, but they are challenging it for goaltender interference as Garland was parked in front on the initial play, and we'll see what sort of contact there might have been on the replay here. And this is going to be a tough one.
So looking at the replay batch, real time, like his skates are outside the blue paint. As he creeps towards it, the left skate gets into the blue paint as the shot comes through. But Connor Garland's not making an active effort to actually make any contact with the goaltender. Askarov himself is quite aggressive on the play.
So here's where I wonder about it. Garland's stick gets tangled up with Askarov's stick. And when the play initially happens, you're right, Garland is completely out of the crease, but his stick is in the crease underneath Askarov's stick. So I can see there being a case that he prevents Askarov from making a movement by having his stick in there that allowed Pettersson to score. But as with any goaltender interference challenge, I've got no idea which way the officials are going to go, because I could see this one going either way.
Yeah, and the way that Garland moves his stick on the play, it's a delayed reaction trying to go after the rebound. He's trying to get the puck. But this is all down to the way that the review looks at that play. Askarov himself was not actually very vocal after. He might have said something to the referee, but he was not making any. There weren't any actions to say, hey, I've been interfered with. So, but this is going to be a tight one because the skates were outside, as you're right, but the stick-on-stick contact might be the one to watch here, as San Jose was pretty immediate with their challenge.
And remember, this has to overturn the call on the ice, which was good goal. So they have to deem this conclusive evidence that the contact from Garland prevented Askarov from having a chance to make the save on Pettersson. The referees tonight are Steve Kazari and Chris Schlenker, and they're still looking at this on the tablet down at the penalty box below us.
My first thought is that this is a goal based on maybe I'm not a part of the goalie union, so the goalies might feel otherwise, but I don't feel like Connor Garland really interferes on this play.
The contact seems incidental, and it's very light, as Garland's skates remain outside the crease for the most part, but his stick gets tangled up with Askarov, who pushes out towards the top of the crease.
That's right.
As he's trying to get into position to make the save, and now here's Steve Kazari with the announcement. The referees have a decision.
After reviewing the play, there is no goaltender interference. We have a goal.
And the Canucks are going to get a power play out of this as well.
Can't believe it. I got one right, Matt.
It's a Christmas miracle, Randy.
It really is. It really is. And for San Jose, it's fallen apart here as they were tied 1-1 for quite the while. Now Sherwood scores, Pettersson scores, and you mentioned it, they're sending a player to the penalty box, so Vancouver has an excellent opportunity to make this a 3-goal game.
Canucks up 3-1, and they're off to the Power West Industries power play. 50 years in the power generation business. Visit powerwest.ca, and they win the face-off at center. Here's Quinn Hughes to center. Ahead for JT Miller. Split in the defense. In on goal. He shoots. He's stopped by Askarov, but he drew a penalty as he got a hook into the midsection. Miller is pointing to center. He wanted a penalty shot, but it's going to be a 1:48 5-on-3 man advantage for the Canucks to try and build on their lead.
And very direct from Vancouver. Quinn Hughes with the stretch pass. JT Miller splits 2 defensemen, and Mario Ferraro and Cody Ceci, for that matter, could have been called for hooking. It's going to be Ferraro going to the penalty box, but a very direct play by Vancouver, and now they're going to have an excellent opportunity to make this game 4-1 with a 5-on-3.
And they remain on the Power West Industries power play. 50 years in the power generation business. Visit powerwest.ca. And Miller and Hughes having a long conversation before this face-off. It'll be Goodrow, Ruda, and Ceci to kill it for San Jose. Miller, Besser, Garland, Pettersson, and Hughes on the ice for the Canucks. And Miller wins the draw. Garland's got it left circle. And he'll pass top of the point for Quinn Hughes. Hughes, left wing for JT Miller. Side of the goal to Besser. Try to go back to Miller. He didn't settle the pass cleanly. Now Hughes at the line. Left circle, Miller. Side of the goal for Besser. Has room, played it in front. Garland threw it right on. Stopped by Askarov. Rebound. Forced to the near boards, and Hughes gets it. To the left circle for Miller. Try to pass to the back door for Pettersson. Tipped away by Goodrow. Pettersson settles right wing boards. Towards the net. Shoots. He scores! A laser beam off the stick of Elias Pettersson goes off the post and in for his second of the game. And the Canucks get a 5-on-3 power play goal to take a 4-1 lead.
A rocket with the wrist shot from Elias Pettersson as the Canucks were looking dangerous on this power play. First it's Besser to Garland, and Askarov makes a save, but they reload, and Elias Pettersson given room on the left-hand side as they just don't close on him, and he says, "Thank you very much," going glove hand side on Askarov. Real confident play by Elias Pettersson off the post and in to make it 4-1 Vancouver.
Pettersson's second of the game and 10th of the year at 17:52 of the second period. On the power play makes it 4-1 Canucks, and they're still on the man advantage.